One of the things that really help my clients is that I help them cut through the mental and physical clutter of their lives. Now, mental clutter is the stuff going around in your head, the chit chat that's negative a lot of times. Sometimes it's a running tally of your to-do list. I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And so there's so much noise and mental clutter in your head that you never truly hear yourself anymore and what you really want. So say you hear an idea or an opinion on the news, and then all of a sudden that becomes your opinion because it's something that you've heard. Or maybe your husband has an idea and then it becomes your idea. But it may not truly be what you, deep down, if you were to listen to yourself carefully, be what you want. So when we eliminate or minimize the mental clutter that's in our head, we somehow become a little more articulate in knowing what is right for ourselves, knowing what's right for our family, what's right for your career path or your business goals or your pursuits or passions. You can start to hear yourself. It's a very powerful thing because women are so busy trying to do so many things in the same amount of time as everyone else that we sometimes don't have any quiet space to really listen to ourselves and to be true to ourselves and to really have a conversation of, are we in a space that's right for us? Are we in an environment that is serving us well? Are we doing things that truly make us happy? And when you minimize the mental clutter, great things happen. We end up being a lot happier because we're actually listening to ourselves. Now, have you ever seen a small child where you are, trying to get supper ready and they're like, Mom, 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 and the frustration of not being heard? Well, you do that to yourself every day. You are so busy trying to do all the balls that you have in the air. You're trying to keep them in the air. That sometimes you just don't have the time or the space or the energy to really truly quiet yourself and listen. And when you do, powerful, powerful things happen. Now, what we also do is we create a lot of physical clutter in our lives. And we do this on purpose. It's kind of like when you're on a diet and you're trying to lose 5 pounds and then you self-sabotage. For some reason, you're in the pantry eating a pound of Nutella. The same thing happens with our physical clutter. So we are focused, we know what we want to do, we have clarity of what's going to make us happy or the goal that we've set. And then we create all this physical clutter. So we let the laundry pile up and it's sitting there staring in our face as this distractor of what we have to do. And we have to do that first before all this other, clear, concise, path of what we want to do is done. We have this big pile of paper on our desk that is always staring at us, pulling our attention toward it. Because if we have to, do the 1 or 2 things on that big pile of paper, then we don't really truly have to focus on this really cool goal that might be sometimes really scary if you really think about it. So I'm going to just put all of these distractors. Now, have you ever sat down and you've had something that you really needed to do and you end up cleaning out the dishwasher or, starting up conversations with your coworkers, even though you have this huge deadline looming? We do these self-sabotaging things because this physical clutter, this external clutter in our lives is somewhat like a self-sabotaging thing. And it's all based on fear. Because if you truly were to do the straight line from what you need to do step by step by step to that goal, that success might be pretty scary. And a lot of times we have this disbelief that, oh, do I deserve that success? Do I deserve that happiness? And we self-sabotage. And we create mental and physical clutter in order to sidetrack us from not really truly doing what we really want to do.